Imagine waking up with a personal doctor, a tutor, a lawyer, a designer, an accountant, a programmer, and a business assistant. Not a human team that costs thousands of dollars, a digital one, available all day, in every language. It explains things patiently, writes plans, finds mistakes, and helps you do work that used to require years of training. That is the promise of artificial intelligence. Now imagine the same world from another angle. Millions of jobs become easier to automate. Fake media becomes harder to spot. Companies need fewer workers. Power concentrates around whoever owns the best models, the biggest data centers, and the most advanced chips. A few people get extremely rich, while everyone else is told to adapt. That is the fear of artificial intelligence. And both futures come from the same technology. AI is not just another app, search engine, or faster calculator. AI is becoming a layer of intelligence that can sit on top of almost everything humans do. Writing, coding, teaching, researching, selling, designing, planning, and creating. For most of history, economic growth came from giving people better tools. A farmer with a tractor could do more than a farmer with a shovel. An office worker with a computer could do more than someone with paper files. But AI is different because it doesn't just improve our hands. It automates parts of thinking. That is why the upside is so large. If intelligence becomes cheaper, then many things that depend on intelligence may become cheaper too. A small business owner could use AI to design ads, answer customers, track finances, make a website, and analyze sales. A student could get personalized explanations every day. A doctor could use AI to catch patterns in scans. A scientist could test ideas faster. A creator could make work that once required a whole studio. In the best version of the future, AI becomes a prosperity machine. It helps people produce more with less waste. It gives small teams the power of large organizations. It makes education more personal, healthcare more efficient, and innovation faster. It could help discover new medicines, design better batteries, improve farming, reduce energy waste, and solve problems that are too complicated for humans to handle alone. A marketing agency that used to hire several specialists now asks one person to manage AI tools. A support team that used to employ hundreds now runs through chatbots with a few human supervisors. The job does not always disappear, but the number of people needed to do the job may fall. And even when jobs remain, wages can come under pressure. If a task becomes easier because AI handles most of it, employers may decide the worker does not need to be paid as much. This is one of the biggest economic questions of the AI age. Will AI make workers more valuable, or will it make many workers easier to replace? The answer may depend on who owns the AI. If ordinary people own powerful tools, AI could spread opportunity. But if the best systems are controlled by a small number of companies, the benefits may flow upward. The worker becomes more productive, but the company captures the gain. The business earns more profit, but wages stay flat. Investors get richer, while employees are told to reskill. This is how AI could increase inequality, not because the technology itself hates anyone, but because the economy rewards whoever controls the most valuable machines. And in the AI economy, the most valuable machine may not be a factory. It may be a model. A model trained on massive amounts of data, running on expensive chips, inside data centers that only the richest companies can afford. That creates another risk: concentration of power. If a few companies own the main AI systems, they may influence how people learn, shop, work, search, communicate, create, and make decisions. That is a lot of power sitting behind a screen. AI could become the invisible manager of the economy. It could decide which job applications are seen, which products are recommended, which loans are approved, which ads people receive, which news gets summarized, and which businesses appear trustworthy. If those systems are biased, secretive, or optimized only for profit, the damage may be hard to see until it is already everywhere. There is also the problem of fake abundance. AI can generate endless content: articles, images, voices, videos, reviews, comments, and entire websites. At first, this seems useful, but if the internet fills with cheap synthetic content, attention becomes harder to trust. A real expert and a fake expert may look similar. A real review and a fake review may sound identical. A real person and an AI bot may be difficult to separate. This matters economically because trust is part of the economy. People buy things because they trust information. They vote because they trust institutions. They invest because they trust numbers. They hire because they trust signals. If AI makes fake signals cheap, everyone spends more time verifying what is real. That is a hidden cost. A world with unlimited content may not feel richer, but the biggest risk may not be that AI replaces all humans. It may be that AI changes the bargaining power between humans. A worker negotiating with a company that has AI tools may have less leverage. A small business competing against a giant company with better AI may fall behind. A country without access to advanced chips may depend on countries that have them. A school without good AI tools may offer a worse education than one that has them. So the question is not just, will AI create wealth? It probably will. The deeper question is, who gets the wealth? In one future, AI becomes like electricity. It spreads everywhere, powers new industries, raises productivity, and becomes a basic part of daily life. Jobs change, but society adapts. In another future, AI becomes like a private empire. A small number of companies own the systems. They automate work, collect the profits, and rent intelligence back to everyone else. In a third future, AI causes chaos before society catches up. Jobs change faster than schools can retrain people. Laws move slower than technology. Fake media floods the internet. The technology works, but the transition hurts. The strange thing is that all three futures are possible. AI could make medicine cheaper and scams more powerful. It could help students learn and help cheaters fake their work. It could create new businesses and destroy old careers. It could be the greatest productivity tool in history and still leave many people behind. People are arguing about different parts of the same machine. Optimists look at what AI can give us. Pessimists look at what AI can take away. Both are seeing something real. The honest answer is that AI will probably do both. It will create new wealth, remove some old jobs, make some people incredibly powerful, and give some ordinary people tools they never had before. So the real challenge is not stopping AI completely. That is unlikely. The real challenge is shaping how it enters the economy. That means education systems that teach people how to work with AI instead of pretending it doesn't exist. It means companies using AI to improve workers, not only to remove them. It means governments thinking seriously about safety nets, retraining, competition, data rights, and whether the gains from AI should be shared more widely. It means rules around fake media, automated decisions, and systems that affect people's lives. It means asking who benefits before the benefits are already locked away. Because AI is not just a technology story, it is a power story. Who gets more power? The student or the school? The worker or the employer? The small business or the giant platform? The public or the few companies that control the models? AI could become the engine of a more prosperous world. But prosperity is not automatic. A machine can create more value without creating a fair society. It can make the economy bigger while making ordinary people feel smaller. That is the warning. The future of AI will not be decided only by how smart the models become. It will be decided by what humans choose to do with that intelligence. If we use AI to expand opportunity, lower costs, improve education, speed up science, and help people build better lives, it could become one of the greatest inventions in history. But if we use it mainly to replace workers, manipulate attention, concentrate power, and flood the world with fake information, then that future will be a lot more unequal and a lot more chaotic. That is the question we need to answer. Then, AI could make society richer on paper and poorer in reality. The same tool can build a ladder or pull it away. That is what makes this moment so important. AI may not end the world in a dramatic flash. The bigger risk may be quieter. A world where the economy becomes more productive, but less human. A world where intelligence is everywhere, but power is held by fewer people. A world where everyone is surrounded by answers, but no one knows what to trust. That future is not guaranteed, but neither is the better one. AI could give us abundance. It could also expose every weakness in the way our economy already works. The question is not whether AI will change the world. It already is. The question is whether we can make that change serve people before people are forced to serve the machine.